Throughout generations and over the years, adaptation has been a constant human skill that is universally described as a life lesson and described among us as a capability we have. Since the beginning of time, living creatures have been developing from highly dependent organisms as infants and children to fully independent adults. And as we develop and grow up, adaptation has been described as natural as the evolution of humankind and the process of natural selection of the best fit genetic combinations to continue living on Earth and move on. I am Noha, a fifth-year medical student, and I'm here today talking to you about the skill that never goes out of stock and never perishes once acquired. I'll shed light on how important adaptation has become in our life and how we go through it through many life phases. How our survival has become universally dependent on how we perceive and react to those changing happening around, affecting us, and forever creating for us a new norm to live with. You see, I wasn't always the medical student I am today, and I wasn't always the college girl I have been for years. Yet with every passing day, I came to realize that adaptation is the norm and is the nature that we face. We all experience different situations that are so different, which make us uniquely distinct, yet they have the same common essence along their course. We experience moving out from a place of familiarity and a state of familiarity to a place of new memories to build and new relationships to acquire, through which we have new behaviors and new traits in our personalities. We change destinations and future plans. We lose loved ones along the way, and every day, life keeps offering us a chance to have a new norm to live with. The past is behind us, it will never return back, as it simply doesn't exist anymore. Yet we can come to accept that life will have its normal routine again, as adaptation will soon settle in, and just as we had a normal life before, we will have a normal life again, surviving the transition we are in. Yet comes the question, how do we change from the us of yesterday to the us of tomorrow? How do we evolve so much mentally, physically, and spiritually? You see, our psychological growth doesn't simply end with adolescence as our physiological might. Yet, as people, we go through life continually experiencing life phases and changes through which we build new relationships, acquire new behaviors, and discover about ourselves new self-perceptions. What you haven't known yesterday about yourself is a mystery you knew today and you uncover today. According to research, there are three major contributing factors that shape any process of adaptation and through which we prepare ourselves to these transitions. Number one are the characteristics of the transition itself. Whether it's a small life change or a hardcore experience, whether we're experiencing it for the very first time or it's an old scenario we have gone through. Number two are the characteristics of the environment surrounding us, including the people we interact with on a daily basis and know. And number three are the characteristics of the person himself. You, with all your personality traits and all what you do in your life. When these factors interact and are projected on many aspects and situations in our life, the relationship that emerges enables us to understand that adaptation is quite multifactorial. It's not only you and the hardship, it's everything surrounding it. And even though in dark times you might feel that the hardship is suffocating and that the stress will kill us, yet all of these factors will eventually pave the road for the new norm to come out. Then comes the concept of practice makes perfect. The more you practice adaptation and are able to live with the new changes happening in your life, you believe you are capable of it, the more you ace it and acquire faster and smoother transitions with time. Be it your comfort zone or the people you love, some basics in life never change, yet some constants can be temporary and have a new form in life. So in a nutshell, you and I go through life by adapting and changing of what we were to what we are and will be. Only through living life can we actually start enjoying the art of smooth transitions and hopefully one day enjoy the art of survival. May we live life to the fullest. May we always enjoy having adaptation alongside with us and be able to be content and grateful to all God has to offer and all experiences we live through. You are morphing into the best version of yourself. Believe it. Don't fight the flow and move along with it. Be sure that the end of the road and just around the corner is a better tomorrow. Only you can make yourself healthy and strong. The people you know are a factor to aid you in adaptation and not to hinder you frozen in an uncomfortable spot. Assess your relationship constantly and know that loyal people are just like a cave of wonders. Don't take them for granted, for you can be swallowed in their darkness, yet their loyalty and love can always give genuine relationships and genuine support for your lifetime. I hope you have enjoyed my talk today, and I hope I made your day different. Remember, you are not alone in this. We can always give a hand to a friend in confusion and a friend feeling that life is no longer the same. Remember that all these changes are making you and forming you into your future you, the better you, the one where eventually will reach its full potential. Thank you for listening and have a great night.